Welcome to Sunday with Mike. On today's show, I'll cover kids running around at your event, another way to advertise your business, an easy way to learn more about music history in a daily dose, and finally, a great tip for keeping your gear dry. Before we get started, I wanted to offer an update to last week's show. If you recall, I had suggested an app called Fun Wedding for $2. A viewer mentioned that DJ Event Planner also offers a free version of this app. It doesn't have quite as many songs listed as the paid one, but it's free, and we are proud to have DJ Event Planner as one of our sponsors. Their app is called Most Requested Songs, and it should be available at your app store. I also have a special message about our future shows in the final segment, so be sure to hang out with me to the very end of the show today. I'll be right back after I grab a cup of coffee.
Top Hits USA from RPM. Our name says it all. Get the latest hits while they're the hottest. With Top Hits USA, you'll have the track for sure. Visit tophitsusa.com or call 800-521-2537 and get a free demo.
Trending this week is a lot of discussion about kids running around like crazy at your events. We'll cover why this could be an issue and what can you do about it. Kids running around at your event and taking over the dance floor can be very disturbing for several reasons. First, there's the safety aspect of them falling and possibly hurting themselves. And then we have the mental stress because most of the time this is happening right next to the DJ area on the dance floor while you're trying to concentrate and do your job. There are stories of them knocking over facades, unplugging systems, and even worse. This topic comes up regularly in many of the DJ groups, and you get answers from put them in cages to shoot them. I want to start a real conversation with all of you today that we can't possibly finish anytime soon. If this has been a problem for you, then join with me and let's start working on some possible solutions together. I'm looking for some real help here, so please don't tell me to shoot them. That's not a usable answer. In addition to offering balloons, I've also read about someone playing a movie on a projector in a remote area of the room. I kind of like that idea. Another one said he bought inexpensive toys and handed them out to settle the kids down. Personally, I've seen coloring books, kid-friendly areas that have been set up, and others have hired balloon artists to come in and make different balloons for the kids. And all of those have worked really well at some of my events. It keeps them calm, keeps them busy. Others say, it's not the DJ's job to worry about this stuff. And while I completely agree with it in theory, I'm looking for some possible solutions rather than someone to blame. So let's discuss some things that have worked for me in the past. When it comes to the dancing parts of the night, I usually will start with either a slow song that I know will pack the dance floor or a popular line dance that will do the same thing. In my eyes, the best way for us to clear the kids off the dance floor is to make the adults want to dance. So by doing this, the kids will go elsewhere and the parents will start controlling them. Our mission is accomplished and we didn't have to say a word to anybody. Do you have something that works for you that I haven't already mentioned? If so, please share it in the comments section down below. We want to know what your successful ideas have been, and maybe together we can find some really good solutions to this problem. I'll be right back.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
In promoting your business today, I want to discuss advertising your business in a place that you might not have thought of. Churches. Now, before you run away, give me a second to explain. It doesn't matter what your religion is or whether you go to church. What matters is that there are a bunch of churches in your area that do everything they can to help those in the community that are less fortunate than we are. Each of those could be a source for you to advertise your business. Check them out carefully and see which ones earn your respect and some of your advertising budget. The best part of all is that they're mostly inexpensive. In addition to help promote your business, you're also helping to promote your community through the church's outreach programs. Most churches have weekly or monthly pamphlets that are created, and most of them have sponsors on it to help offset the cost of the pamphlet. Since it's a short-lived publication, you'll need to learn the details and ask questions so that you're not just throwing your money away. Ask about their programs, and does any of the advertising money help those programs? Is there a youth or choir group that you could help sponsor? Do they have food drives for the needy? You might even want to consider donating some of your time and play music for the food drives or other community-driven events. You know, it's always nice to give back when you can, and giving back will always make you feel great knowing that you helped to make a difference. I want to end this segment by reminding you that giving back should be a part of your yearly business model. By helping your community and getting a few events along the way is what I call a win-win. Tell me what you think in the comments section down below, and I'll be right back. In today's Outside Sources, I wanted to share a person's Facebook page with you. No, not mine, but he does have a really cool name like Mike. As a DJ, you should learn all that you can about the history of the music that we play. For example, why were Elvis and the Beatles so popular? Not to mention how Motown became such a driving force in the music that we still play to this day. You could make it a point to go read something each day when you remembered and try to think of someone to do research on your own, or you can have it delivered almost daily to you by a nationally known speaker, author, and someone who is also a working DJ most weekends, along with his staff of 20-plus DJs in the New Jersey area. Enter Mike Walter, owner of Elite Entertainment. Mike has so many credits to his name that I could spend all of our available time talking about them, so let's just go with he really knows his stuff. Mike is always sharing well-written, in-depth articles about bands or something that happened with music history. He does a great job at this, and it's a good way for you to slowly absorb more and more about music history that you should want to learn more about anyway. I know that I'm always learning new nuggets from each of his stories that I've read, so do yourself a favor and look up Michael Walter on Facebook and tell him that I sent you. Don't worry, I've already cleared this with him and he's looking forward to your visit. He also has some cool educational material that I'll cover in a future show that can help you grow your business. I'll post the link to his Facebook page in the comments section down below. Do you have anybody that you follow on Facebook that helps you to learn more about DJ business or music? If so, please share them in the comments section down below. And our final segment will cover some tips and tricks. In this segment, I wanted to discuss protecting your gear from damage caused by moisture. So how can moisture get into your gear and how can we stop it? Have you ever noticed that all of your electronic purchases include a little bag or pouch that looks a lot like this one? The reason they include that little bag in the package is to absorb any moisture that may get into the package by way of humidity, which is the natural enemy of our electronics equipment. When you store your equipment in a basement, an attic, a trailer, or even a vehicle, you are allowing moisture to access the equipment. We need a way to prevent as much of it as possible from getting to our gear. So what do? If AC power is nearby and an extension cord is not a problem, then I would suggest a dehumidifier. These are commonly available at Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, etc. And if AC is not available or convenient, then there's another method of keeping moisture out with a product called Damp Rid. This stuff was designed for basements but works great in my trailers for keeping the humidity levels very low. And once you buy the kit, you can actually purchase just the refills to keep it going. It's very cost effective and most of all will keep your gear in great condition. Remember that with any of the above suggestions, you'll need to drain the water that has collected every once in a while. So what's your favorite tool in your toolbox? I hope you'll post it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be right back after this short break. I hope you've learned some new things on today's show and will share the link with your friends so that it can help them too. Be sure to share your thoughts on today's show down in the comments section for me, and don't forget to give us that thumbs up if we've taught you anything new at all. So that's my show for today and a wrap for 2016. We'll be back next year with some great information to help you with your business. I'd like to wish you and yours a safe and happy holiday season from all of us at Sundays with Mike. Take care, be safe, and thanks for watching.